And we are live in five, four, three, two, one. Greetings and salutations, wanderer, wayfarer, wizard, warrior, and wildcats alike. Wherever you are, whoever you are, and whenever you may be receiving this transmission, this is Frank Monday coming at you straight out the central kingdom of the celestial dragon, Twilight Zone, Old Peking. I hope you are doing well on this. For me, it's June 21st, and it's a Friday. It's 6 a.m. in the morning, and I just finished my morning practice. I got up, I was in dreamland, wandering through the labyrinth of echoes, and I saw many strange and unusual things. There seems to be some low level static from the realm of the Dark Ones, right? The Lord of Darkness has sent his evil minions. They like to call themselves Team Evil. He's sent them to try to steal the light from your beloved light bearer, old Freighter Francis. Not to worry, because we're on the side of good, guys. I'm on the side of good, and I hope you are too. Come out of the darkness and seek the light. Be on the level and square yourself up right. That's the way to get her done. And today, I'm just going to do some updates for the 100-day challenge and reach out to everyone and say hello. I'd like you to leave a comment down below what you how you've been doing, how you've been doing. Have you taken the challenge? Are you making progress in building a stronger body and a stabler life here in the prime material plane? And are you reaching out into the spirit realm to cultivate greater gifts of the spirit, develop your intuition, pattern recognition, and are you working with some tool of divination, either the I Ching or the tarot cards for self-discovery? What uh what are you doing? What great work are you engaged in? Let me know all about it down in the comments below, guys. And please hit the thumbs up and check me out on www. I'm not a criminal.com. You can find me over there, put a little something something in the tip jar, and buy old Frank Monday a cup of coffee for taking the time to chat with you and offer up the wisdom of the ancients. I am having a cup of coffee, 100% Arabica, Colombian Supremo. Last time my wife was back in the States, she went back last month for like 20 days. Wow, what a trip. She got to go on her own. Every time I go, I gotta drag the whole family along with me, right? But yeah, she took an independent trip there, went to see her friends, had a really good time. But yeah, she brought me back like 10 kilos of Colombian coffee. So yeah, don't tell the customs officers, right? But that's going to keep me in coffee for some time, probably the rest of the year. So good stuff indeed. Yeah, she went to California, Los Angeles, San Diego. I'm not sure if she flew anywhere else. I didn't get all the details of her itinerary because I think that people need their freedom in life. You know, do what thou will shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, my friends. Love under will. The great work is before all things creation of man by himself, total conquest of his faculties and his future. It is especially the complete emancipation of the wizard's will, the magician's intent, right? You got to get it done. Get it done. So a lot of people have been asking recently, what can I do to accumulate greater spiritual potency and have an effect in the world, right? How can I do magic? A lot of people want to know that. They want to know how to get good magic done. Well, coming in the autumn, I'm going to be relaunching Pathways of the Magician, Pathways of the Magi, and that's a program that I started with beloved Frater Thomas Sund a couple of years ago. The whole 100-day challenge thing was an idea I got from the old wandering Taoist master Liu Dongbing. He's one of the eight immortals. And it's on a character, it's on a tablet, a stone tablet that's supposedly 600 years old, 600 to 800 years old, here at Baiyunguan or White Cloud Temple in Beijing. A little bit of that delicious coffee. Um, so at the temple, there's a character tablet. It's called the 100 character tablet. And it's meant to be, they make these tablets so that you can take a large sheet of paper and put it over the tablet and then rub it with like charcoal so that it will make a copy, like a carbon copy. It's exactly what it is. It'll make a carbon copy of the tablet, and then you can take it home, and you don't have to write down all the characters by hand. You know, you just make a rubbing, and so they do that here. It's a spiritual practice, and then you will fill in the recessed spots with your own calligraphy so that you can learn this ancient incantation. This particular one, written by Master Lu, Ancestor Lu, the old wandering Taoist, he was a magician, is to develop the subtle breath. So in Qigong, there's a lot of different kinds of breaths. There's the fire breath where you pant like a dog and then hold your breath at the end. So don't try this one at home, kids. This is a little bit of an advanced practice, but you pant for like 21 breaths. You pant like a dog, like nice, deep, rapid pants, right? And then at the last, after you've done 21 of those, you take a deep inhale through the nose and you hold your breath. This will cause the kundalini to rise rapidly into the brain. And so if you've never had a kundalini experience, this is one way to get at it. But again, it's an advanced practice, so don't do it while standing up because you could pass out, you could black out. But it'll give you that burst of nirvana anytime you need it. Anytime you want a little burst of chi to the brain, you could try that one. Again, the subtle breath is much different than that, though. It's a very gentle, small, slow, deep breath. And so, in response to people asking me, right, hey, Frank Monday, what can I do to cultivate some deeper spiritual connection? You could try the subtle breath. So, the subtle breath is about detecting where your energy's at any given time. So you should do this when you can be free from interruption for about 15 minutes. You've got a quiet, smoke free, comfortable place to sit, right? Don't burn any incense. Don't light any sweet leaf, and just keep the air nice and clean. Maybe open a window. If you're in a downtown area, a city like mine, then you might want to keep the windows closed and turn on the air purifiers, right? Because we we hang it around 200 on the AQI here in Beijing, which they say is the equivalent of sucking on a tailpipe of a 1950s V8 engine or something like that, right? So it's really bad. The air quality here is really bad, but they're making steps to make it a little better. So find a nice, quiet place where you can be uninterrupted for 10 to 15 minutes and sit down, center yourself. Uh, Observe your meditation postures, and then just concentrate the energy subtly downward from the third eye across the bridge of the nose and out approximately one arm length, a little less than in front of you. You can put your arms out if you like in the standing bear posture of meditation, as if you're embracing a tree, right? Like you got your arms around a small tree, and allow the chi to oscillate there in front of you. When you take a slow, gentle, steady breath in through the nose, observe which of your nostrils is it coming in and out. So, together with me, if you are sitting down and you can close your eyes, they can be slightly open to let in a little light, observing correct meditative posture. On the count of three, two, one, relax and breathe in. Hold the breath for just a moment and then let it out through the nose. observe the difference between breathing in and breathing out. If you've had some training in Qigong and you've practiced your fourfold breath, you may know that it's observed to hold on the in breath and hold on the out breath as well. For the subtle breath, what we're doing here is you want to observe all of the qualities of the breath going in and out of the body. So let's try it again at the count of 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through the nose. Hold momentarily and breathe out through the nose. And hold again at the end of the exhale momentarily. I would recommend practicing 3, 6, or 9 at a time. So sit down, breathe naturally, rhythmic breathing, natural rhythmic breathing until you're ready. Imagine that fixation point in front of the body, down from the bridge of the nose, extending out in front of the center dantian. And then imagine the subtle breath coming into you from the subtle realm into your body, down deep inside of you, commingling with the material energy of your physical life, invigorating you, inspiring you, and bringing you more powerful life energy. And then let that breath out. Few things you're looking to focus on here while you do these practices. The subtle breath meditation. Number one, the physical sensations of the air coming in and out of the body and observing which nostril is pulling. So, best to breathe through the nose, right? Avoid being a mouth breather on this activity and figure out first which nostril. Is it the left nostril, the right nostril, or both nostrils operating? Then an advanced practice after you've just done some basic meditative practices and observing the breath is to use the mind to shift, right? You're not going to use the hand technique. There's a hand technique where you cover one of the nostrils and use the opposite nostril. At this advanced level, what you want to do is the subtle breath meditation is you want to be able to oscillate from left to right nostril using only the wizarding will, right? Magical intent. So use your wizard's will, your mind, your intention to do so. Just command it. Command yourself to relax. Command yourself to observe meditative posture. And then when you figure out which nostril, let's go ahead and try it again. We'll try another breath. So ready yourself. Continue natural rhythmic breathing. And at the count of 3, 2, 1, meditative postures, breathe in through the nose, hold and out. Notice the length of breath, the quality of breath, and which nostril. Okay, now you've figured out which nostril you're breathing through. Continue rhythmic breathing and start focusing your intention that it will shift from the nostril you are currently using to the opposite one. And then after you're done with that, I would say in your first couple sessions of practice, just try that. Just try shifting from right to left or left to right. And then you want to start focusing on getting both nostrils open and working together. So at the count of 3, 2, 1, breathe in, hold, and relax. You should be able to subtly feel by this point each breath in invigorates the body and mind, relaxes you, and gives you greater spiritual potency and power. Thank you for joining me on today's transmission, Wayfarer. I hope to see you again in the abodes of the future and keep doing good magic. Until next time we meet, ad astra prospera, your friend and well wisher, Frank Monday, signing off.